Hi, my name is Pedro and this is on my function. Well, now that you already know how to make subscriptions, extrinsic calls, queries, the only thing left for us to do is to make the app pretty. And I'm going to use Tailwind and some other packages to make it look cool. And probably you don't care about this, but let's see. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so here I have my dApp. This is pretty basic. This is the beginning of the CreateFit app. There's nothing here that you didn't see before. Basically, I need to install some packages. Let's start. First, I'm going to install Tailwind. To use Tailwind with Vite, I have to basically add these packages. Let me copy these. Yarn, I have to add here. And then it's going to do this. And then what else? I have to call this here. And then last thing, but not last actually. I'm going to copy these, go to my editor and go to tailwind.config. And then now the last thing is basically add these here to my index.css. To test it, I can basically go on my dApp and here on connect, I can use class name bg red. And as you can see, I already have the auto completion here. So let's go to the dApp, refresh. I added new packages, so it's possible that I have to run this again. Getting back there, yeah, it's done. As you can see, it has some other stylings that it kind of refreshes. So yeah, Tailwind is working. The next thing that I want to do is probably just add React hooks form. It's a very good package to handle forms. I'm going to click on get started and basically copy this and here yarn add React hook form. Oh, a typo. Okay, so now it has the two packages that I want for this. If you remember, I want a kind of neutral background and then a model in the center. So what I'm going to do is call this class name. I want the full height. So I want to give the background a neutral 100 first. Then I'm going to call it flex items center and justify center. And then I want to give it the full height of the page, but I want it the small version. So I'm going to use H and then 100 as SVH. I think that this will work. Let's see. Yeah, it basically works. Now I have the connect button. I'm not very interested in making it very pretty right now, so I'm gonna add very simple effects to it around MD and PX4 and PY2. So it has a bigger padding on the left and on the right, and BG neutral, let's say 800, and then text white. Yep, it kind of works. I think that rounded. Yeah. Now the button just works. I have this form now. To style the selectors, I can use a part of Tailwind that is basically for forms. So if I look for form here, they have a plugin and I basically have to install this. And let me see how about the form plugin. Then yeah, I think I know how to do it. So it's yarn add -d Tailwind forms. Then I have to add a thing. I have to add a require plugin on my Tailwind config. Tailwind config plugins. I copy that, pasted it, and now I have a prettier form. It's a native form, so it doesn't have much to offer. Okay, cool. Now I want to make this. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, yeah, that's true. Here the value can be nothing. Oh, not value actually. It's a key. Nothing or empty, or actually this one is not necessary. I don't want this for now. I'm gonna put like default value as something, or actually I don't need to even put anything here. And here I want to put on each of these options the key as account.meta or account.address, because this is the only thing that is unique to them. I can have multiple with the same name. All right, cool. Now I want these select with some other styles, basically outline, neutral. I'm gonna make it black. So 800 rounded MD. I think that this already makes it, yeah, good enough. Okay. I can even remove this. I think I don't need it. It's already good enough for my point of view. Cool. So now I have this, and no, I don't need this for now. I don't want to test the transaction or anything. I just want the styles. So good. I have here my balance and a way to burn 10 friends. I think that I'm connected with the wrong wallet. So let me get my wallet here and let me change from the Alice account that I have. It's actually Bob, and I'm going to put it on my main one that I usually use for tests. So here I'm going to go with main. Yes. So refresh, connect. Yeah, I want main. Oh, interesting. Now I can only get the one that is not selected. Oh, that's cool. So that's what I needed, that this part here to choose your account. Let me copy this, get back there, and add this back. Probably this is not recommended, and I don't recommend you to add this to nothing, but this is just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to add, yeah, I have this balance, and I can burn 10 friends. Cool. So now I want to make this as a div. Actually, I don't care about this. I only care about this. So this is going to be a div, and this is a div. And here, class name is going to be P8, I think. Rounded MD and shadow LG. I like the shadow LG. Cool. Now, next thing is, this is going to be flex, justify. I don't care about justify for now. I just care that is a flex call. Cool. I want to add a little bit of gap. So gap 4. All right. So this is it. My balance and burn 10 friend because what? Yeah, it's hard coded. So we have to change these to something else now. Okay. Let's do it. I have the function to account selection, handle burn, and handle connection. I am going to make the handle burn only callable. So I already know the period, right? Yeah, I'm going to make the period define what is written here. So here I'm going to create a span. Actually, I want to make it a div because I wanted it as a block. So the div. And then here, I'm going to say, actually, I just want to show it if I know the period. And then when I know it, I'm going to say we are on the, this period. Let me turn off, disable this so it's fair. Let me get back here. We are on the mid-2 period. So I'm going to actually just burn it. All right, cool. So this burn here deserves a little bit of love. So I'm going to add this same class names that I added on the part. So this is it. Cool. I'm going to add it to the bottom part. And then I should create a mapping to make these as something that are more usable, but I'm not going to care about this right now. Oh, this is interesting. So there is a call on the polkadot.js that is basically a way for you to format balances. Let me see here. We are in the mid-2 period, so I'm going to just burn 10 friend. And then here I want another thing. If I know the period, it means that I also know that period is equal to morning. I'm going to say you earn GM or null, and then oops, if the period is night, you earn GN or null. And then if period is equal to mid1 or period is equal to mid2, you burn the tokens. You just burn the tokens or null. You just burn the tokens. Yeah, I don't care. I can make this into another div to make it a little bit prettier. Let me make a fragment here. And this will be another div, and it will have a little bit more space. We are in the mid2. You just burn tokens. This is your balance. All right, let me show you now that this doesn't have to be like this. I can do format balance. Oh, it doesn't have, because I don't have the polkadot.utils. So let me get it. polkadot.js.org. Then I'm going to go to the documentation and I'm going to search for format balance. Format. Address formatting. Oh, it doesn't exist here. Format. Oh, this is just for formatting. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it on GitHub. I'm going to go to Polkadot, search here. Then I'm going to find this. And then actually what I want is polkadot.js. And then, yeah, it's going to find this here on the UI. And let me search for format value. Oh, doesn't find anything. Format balance. Doesn't find anything. A pull request. Example for format balance. Okay, let me see the code changes. Cool. So format balance. Oh, cool. This adds an example, but I can't see the example there. But that's okay. This comes from UI util. So let me go back to polkadot.js documentation. And then here I don't have documentation for it. Unfortunately, this is very common for polkadot.js. Anyway, I'm going to find a package now on npm that is basically polkadot UI utils. Oh, doesn't find anything. Utils. No, none of these. Let me get these here. Keyring UI. Let me go to the source of these, and then let me go to here, and then I have packages. I think that they mean these UI shared, but you never know. Let me get format balance commits. Yeah, that's that example for format balance. Util crypto. I think that Polkadot util. Yes, I think that's it. UI util. Let me get the whole file. Okay, Polkadot UI util. That's cool. So let's get back here. Yarn add UI util. Okay, cool. Now I have format balance. And format balance, as you saw, is basically, I'm going to get this. So format balance, and like this, I need to re-import it because I use Command Z. And let's see what other arguments it accepts. So it accepts token decimals, and okay, I don't necessarily care for now. I think that the only thing I care is this. So I'm going to make it hard-coded. Let me go here on this part and copy this. Oh yeah, this can't be async await. This can. Let me copy this and then console log props. I'm showing you how I would do it from the beginning, just FYI. Okay, I think that I have it because then you can set it to props.token decimals. Okay, let me do this here. Format balance. Oh, it doesn't have it. Okay, that's cool. I don't care. I am going to use, I think that for Kusama is 10, so p unit, that's fine. I think that a unit is the only thing that I'm going to change here. All right, so this unit friend, let's see how it's done. All right, pfriend. I think that it's another, there's another thing. Let's go to this with 0 force unit. Decimals are okay. Force unit, format the number with this specific unit, or with unit, add the unit useful in balance formats. Okay. Oh, I think that I get it. It's because it's yeah, it's a 69,000, so it has the p. Okay, that's okay. I don't care. Oh, and that's interesting. Use the default value or value prop on select instead of setting selected an option. Okay, yeah, you should fix it. I don't care for it right now. So I think that's it. This makes the app a little bit prettier. It doesn't make it, production ready or anything, but it makes it good enough for people to use it. All right, and that's it. Now you guys can make whatever you want with the app. You can make it prettier, you can add more stuff to it. You can even add a way to send, and that's why I added the React hook form, because that's what I usually use to create forms. So I want to see you creating a send page that you can send GM and GNs to your friends, and you already have the boilerplate for it. All right, so I think that it wraps it up. There's nothing else that I can show you that you don't already know. So that's it. That's the end of this course. I hope you liked it. Probably the next thing I'm going to talk about is Cappy. So yeah, turn on your notifications, I think. See you soon. Bye-bye.